Experience with Cazzo was very memorable. It comes in a time of my life when I kind of need to be around people who's friendly and nice. So meeting new friends and new colleagues in the field has been a good thing. I think, like as always, filming with Cazzo is easy. The people make it very user-friendly for you, and without a doubt, they have behaved really well. I got a little cold and got sick, and they went to the pharmacy and got me some stuff. So it's been very nice. We were doing a lot of improvising, so that always gives a lot more room to having fun, of course. Probably there'll be a lot of bloopers from this last scene. But I liked it a lot because of the fact that it kind of gives us a little chance to maybe, for us aspiring actors, to develop a little bit more practicing in front of the cameras. So that was fun. I like the improvising on the dialogue part. The sex, I think I always try to do my sexual scenes pretty much as I would do them when I'm with somebody at home. So there's always room for improvising then, obviously, but it's more what you feel rather than what you're ordered to do. At least that's how I try to make my scenes. It's not always the case with the partners, because maybe they might be in a different rhythm than you are, or they might be a little slower or faster than you. Therefore, you might need to be directed a little bit more. But normally on my sex scenes, I do more of a natural flow. The improvising more would be on the acting part, on the speaking parts. Maybe the fact that they are doing different things, like they're not your typical story always. I think that's the most thing I like about Cazzo, is the fact that they are different. It's a different company. I think there's a big difference in between the European porn or making porn and the American way. The Americans tend to be a little bit more specific on a particular role of X or Y thing that they're doing. If it's muscle boys, or if it's if it's fisting type of leatherish type things. They're always very specific. When I noticed that in the European ones you can get a lot more variety, different type of guys, and a little bit more closer to reality. Not so tight on specific rulings or directions. At least with the companies I have worked with. For instance, the French company I worked with, they were pretty much just letting you feel the other person and do your sex, like I said before, as if you were doing it at home, and then they were just moving around you. So yeah, I like the European way better. Not that I've closed any doors for working for any American companies through the country. I've done 2 companies from the States already, and I'm happy to. I'm from the States, so I would love to do some more work there. I'm opening my own website that has my name on it, which will be filled with goodies of videos and images that I will be providing my customers with. But hopefully soon I will start directing movies. There's always a question about which is your type of man, and I always say that as long as he's got a good heart and a big dick, then that's my favorite kind of man. But no, just kidding. All jokes aside, I do like guys who treat me really well, with a lot of respect, and who responds obviously with loyalty and friendship above all, communication and all that stuff. But on the adult industry, it's a little bit different, because you're with the people normally just for the one time or for the 1 week doing your scenes and all this stuff. So maybe you put your priorities on the likes and dislikes aside and choose the ones that basically turn you on the most. I do like the guys that I'm with, to be very masculine and to be very I guess strong, not just necessarily body-wise, but who can handle you, who knows how to approach you and not throw you around, I'm saying, but that knows how to handle you, that knows how to find your tickles. So my kind of man, well, nationality-wise, Germans are my favorites. I can't lie, the way it is. My ex-boyfriend is German. The ex-boyfriend before that was German, and I guess. Yeah, it's one of those things. I like tall, blondish kind of guys. One of the things that I have obviously come to notice it's the degree of nervousness that I've had from my first movie filming to this latest one, where I was just joking around with the camera and actually even making pauses purposely just to laugh, because I felt that much more comfortable with the camera. So at the beginning, perhaps I was quite inhibited with the fact that there was people watching, and there was a boom guy, and there was the lights and all this other stuff. Versus as now, it's after doing, this is my 13th movie, it's just kind of natural, like, that there would be people around. As a matter of fact, I'm getting so hooked on this stuff that now when I'm having sex with a guy at home, I'm like, oh, should we take some pictures? Should we make a video? And most of the time they say yes for my luck, but when they say no, it's kind of like, oh, well, I wasn't expecting that answer, because I think it's so normal now for all of us to just make videos and make photographs of our sex.